Zach was born, our worry was the worry of the things that he wasn't going to get to do. And in short 10 years, it has completely turned around to what can't he do.
He doesn't present like someone who's had as much adversity as he has in his life. I mean, he basically is like, yeah, we can do that. Why can't I do that?
It showed us, that we really shouldn't put any stipulations on his future and what he would be able to do, because I mean he was the one teaching us.
Hi, I'm Zach Harrell. I'm 10 years old and I'm not letting anything hold me back.
Zach has TAR syndrome, and that's a rare genetic syndrome. Thrombocytopenia-absent-radium is what it stands for, and that just means that he's got low platelets and the absence of his radius bone in his forearm.
So he's amputated at 18 months. After one night in the hospital, he came home, and after 3 days, we had to try to stop him from climbing stairs. And then he was fitted for his first set of prosthetics, were just kind of a basic, it wasn't even a foot or anything, it was just kind of get him to stand. In 6 to 8 weeks, he was standing up on top of him and hasn't stopped from then.
I've worked with Trevor a long time. He's really fun.
For him, in our therapy sessions, I kind of present ideas and then he comes up with ways to bring a more creative thought, a 10-year-old's thought to like how he can make it more fun for us.
Most every time we play baseball.
If it's something that he struggles with, he is going to problem solve with me to find a way how he can figure out how to do it.
We did have to sit back and say, okay, Zach's gonna do it Zach's way. None of us have short arms, none of us are amputees in the family. When we try to show him how to do things, he shows us that we're wrong and he's gonna do it a different way, and he makes it work.
I've played soccer, and I've played baseball, and I've done swimming.
He does an adaptive surf clinic every year in San Diego.
Surfing is really fun. I do it every year. In October, they have this thing called Challenged Athletes Foundation.
He did skiing and then sled hockey for the first time this last year. When we realized that he was able to do so many of the things that we had kind of checked off a list that he couldn't do, it opened so many more doors to his future.
We have been a part of CAF since Zach was 2. The issue with a lot of prosthetics and things that have adaptive sports equipment is not paid by insurance. So CAF, the Challenge Athlete Foundation, helps raise money for athletes for different adaptive equipment that they need, like running blades or wheelchairs for basketball and things of that nature.
I get fitted for new legs every 6 months to a year, and then I get to go pick out fabrics. I've had old cars, and then I've had Nightmare Before Christmas, and then my previous ones are AC/DC and then Aerosmith. In intermediate school, I signed up for doing percussion, so I'm gonna be doing the drums.
You're gonna learn to be a rock and roll drummer?
Probably.
Zach in the past has really been what they call an inspiration to new amputees. Zach has been called up to help them kind of cope. Just show up and run around on his stumps and play soccer with them, or do whatever just to lift their spirits and show them that there really is life after whatever they have gone through.
For somebody in the same situation as you or similar to it, what would you tell them? What kind of advice would you tell them?
If they're an amputee, the longer you've had prosthetics, the easier and easier it gets.